Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, and cats and dogs? Today's 26th of June 2025, and this is how price looks. Unsure. I don't see much direction in the markets right now, except this little break of structure here, which is it's not a clean break of structure. This is the only thing that's hinting me that it might go down to possibly this equilibrium level right here, but most likely I'm not going to be taking a trade today. And yesterday I didn't upload because yesterday price did this. At market open, it just kept going up, and look at how we don't have any price action, no information to the left of us. That means there's no information here, so trades are very low quality. And I need some information to the left of us for me to take a good trade. So today is almost kind of the same as yesterday, but I have a feeling we have a chance to close below this hourly bullish fair value gap, in which case this break of structure would be confirmed, in which case we have potential to go to at least the equilibrium of this recent bullish leg. So that is the only scenario where I'm taking a trade, is if we close below bullish, no, close below bearish, then I might think about taking a short trade. But other than that, I'm just gonna be mostly watching price action, because starting from now, we are going to be in some really crappy price action because we are almost at all-time highs. Look, these are the all-time highs on Nasdaq, and it's almost there. And once it takes all of that and starts going higher, that's new price territory. New price territory is no information and it's very unpredictable. So until we get like a major high time frame pullback, like all of this time we should not be trading. This is bad. As soon as we start going down like this is when we can potentially take short trades and maybe some scalp long trades. But over here on this move, it's best not to take a trade. But this doesn't really look like a break of structure to me. Break of structure should not be hanging around at that same region. It should be dumping. As soon as it breaks down like this, maybe a retest, and then it should just go down to the draw on liquidity. But this thing is just kind of hanging out here, which means that's a little bit more bullish than bearish. And this kind of sharp wake up makes me believe we might have bounced from a different equilibrium level, Like for example here, or most likely something like this. Notice how this price leg lines up perfectly with the bounce from this equilibrium level. So this is another potential scenario, in which case we could take a long, now that I think about it, because we would create a bullish breakout structure over here. And this by itself is good quality enough for me to just target this high, only this high, nothing much else, because beyond that it's new price territory and I don't know how price is gonna behave up there. But this is just 23 points if it's confirmed, which makes me feel like it may not be worth the risk. But at least I should have an SMT for that kind of trade. Let me see. No SMT here. Maybe down here on the 5-minute, I see some SMT over there. Over here, yeah. Over here we got a 1-minute SMT, which is good enough. If you know where the price is drawing towards, it doesn't matter how big the SMT is, how sharp the SMT is. An SMT is an SMT. An SMT is a thing where if the order blow is conflicting the SMT, if the order flow is bullish, but you have a really big bearish SMT, it does not matter because order flow comes first, SMT comes second. But the opposite thing is true when SMT does align with the order flow. Let's say we have a really bullish order flow, but then the SMT is very little, the bullish SMT is very little. Do not disregard it just because it's small. An SMT is an SMT and it aligns with the order flow. You should treat it as a strong, good, valid SMT, no matter how small it is. So that's why I respect this SMT. Namaste, SMT. Yeah, this is obviously bullish. There is no bearish breakout structure here. If there was supposed to be a bearish breakout structure, it would not be waking up like this. So we need to read the strength. And these wicks tell a lot of story, man. Alright, almost a minute until market opens and we're really starting to pick up speed towards the outside. Let me see if there's an SMT. No SMTs here. There might be an SMT over here. Yeah, there is an SMT over here. ES took this. Where is it? But NASDAQ did not take that. Boom. Wait, It just got invalidated by this sweep. Okay. Never mind then. Yeah, I'm probably not trading today. Anyways, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding, 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 ding. Let's go. Talk to me, baby. Talk to me. What you trying to do? Okay. Most recent 1 minute fair value gap is over here. Let's see if it holds that. Okay. Just create a 15-second SMT. Nice. Yeah, look over here. Nice SMT. So that will mean I could put my stop there below the SMT and take this 2-to-1 trade. But it's too early. There is no price structure yet. I want a reference point for me to draw a break of structure first, right? Like something like this. But that doesn't exist yet. So I need price to hang around here a little bit longer. I need it to stay a little bit longer here so that I can create a line over here. And after it breaks that, then boom, we long and boom. Yeah, something like that. But yeah. Do we have an SMT here? Equal lows, technically, yes. I do consider equal lows to be SMTs. That would mean it's over here. And you can see like when the order flow aligns with the SMT, it doesn't matter if it's not a clean SMT. It does the job of an SMT. It just needs to align with the direction of the price. Okay, now we have a clean little fair value gap here. But I want us to go above this, and this will be a nice break of structure. Now we have enough price action over here to draw a proper reference point. So, yeah, first aggressive entry would be this 15-second fair value gap. But I don't really just enter off of mere fair value gaps. I enter off of break of structure. So let's see how the 15-minute candle's looking. So far it looks kind of bearish, but it just started, so this could just be manipulation. 4-hour candle. Interesting. 4-hour candle looks pretty slow. Look how it swept that liquidity and it's now wicking back down, right? And then notice how there's a very near bullish 4-hour fair value gap. Now you see that why it's logical for price to come down here, right? Yeah. So that would be a bullish scenario. Definitely possible. Oh, and look how it lines up with the equilibrium level as well. Okay, so now it is a break of structure again. Yeah, that's why you always wait for the candles to close before dictating a break of structure, because it could be pretty manipulative. So yeah, high order flow is king. High time frame order flow is king. Low time frame, 1 second is bullish, 1 second is bearish. And now the bullish scenario that was over here is now gone. So that's why we need to wait patiently for high time frame to clearly tell us what it wants to do. And if it does not tell us what it wants to do, then we simply don't trade. Okay, we have a really big S&T over here. Boom. Okay, but the break of structure would be here, which is too high. So I would like for it to hang around down here first. Wait, why am I looking for a long? What the hell's wrong with me? I was just saying I'm bearish now. My God, bro. Keep yourself in check, bro. You're going off the handle. Yeah, if we close below this, like this, that would be pretty good. You just need to close below that. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. And at that point, this equilibrium that we just bounced from, that's purpose would have been to just rebalance us back to this equilibrium for a bearish range, and it's gonna continue expanding down. If the hourly break of structure is bearish, that is, that would be the narrative for the day. So you might be wondering, well, if it already bounced from this equilibrium, why would it come down here and bounce from this equilibrium? Because this equilibrium, just like I said, has already done its job by now. This equilibrium's job was to get to this equilibrium. And as you can see, after that, we have a bearish reaction confirming that that is the case, right? So that means we are in a bearish range. That's why on the higher time frame, we're gonna keep going down, and our first easiest target would be here, the nearest target. Yeah, so now I would get rid of this equilibrium because it's no longer usable. Still have an S&T. ES is really strong. Look at that. Look at this right here. NQ took this. ES didn't. Look at all that buy side. Look at all those sell side. That's a bit trippy. ES is really strong. Damn. We're taking a dump right now. So yeah, technically I am down for a short opportunity right now. I'm down for a short opportunity. If price gives me the ability to enter somewhere, if it provides me with an entry, I'll take it. But now we have already bounced into the 4-hour bullish fair value gap before I took a trade, and so that's not good. But we still haven't hit equilibrium yet. But let's see what has been happening since market open. 9:30. I'd like to draw a line at 9:30 and just look at how price behaved since the opening bell. And this had no manipulation, it just went straight down, which is interesting. I kind of like it. I don't like it when we just keep whipsawing back and forth after 9:30. That's how you lose a lot of money. Damn, ES is so strong. Okay, this 1 minute fair value gap looks so clean. But we don't have an S&T there. But it's pretty cool. I need ES to start dumping for real. That's annoying. Yeah, ES 1 hour doesn't have a break of structure yet. Oh my god, this is just 14 points away. Oh, that's too little, bro. It has already dumped too much before it gave us an entry. And we have a potential bullish S&T. Now all of a sudden I don't like you, NQ. All of a sudden I don't want to trade you. Yeah, this is how a clean break of structure should look like. Look at this. This is a very obvious last price leg up, right? And then there's a very obvious break down. Now that's what you call a break of structure. Or a change in the state of delivery. It doesn't really matter. They both are talking about the change in order flow. So don't get too hung up on those terminologies, guys. It's just the same tools for measuring the same thing, which is price reversal, change in strength. So this could be break of structure or CISD. Wait, do we have SMT here? No, no SMTs here. How about here? Oh, we do. Oh shit, why? I should have paid more attention. That happened a long time ago. I have only one job. I only have one job after market open, which is to just look for SMTs. Okay. Oh crap, I really want to take a short now. 1 minute SMT. Where? Oh, nothing yet. Okay, 15 seconds. Yeah, when I'm almost ready to take a trade, I really zoom in to the low time frame to try to see any clues, any bearish reaction. This just has no SMTs, which doesn't give me a confident stop loss. If we had an SMT over here, I would confidently put my stop loss over here, because if this SMT gets invalidated, then the setup is invalidated, because the SMT is supposed to be the last manipulation. Well, technically this is like turtle soup or something, but I don't really use that concept. But yeah, technically, I'm pretty confident this trade will work out, but only for 1.4 RR. It's not enough. But that's also a wrong mindset. You should not care about how much money or how much RR you're gonna make. You should just trade the charts. You should not trade your PNL. You should not trade your expectations. You should trade the charts. So that's something I need to improve on. But yeah, this one was pretty nice. I honestly maybe should have given it a short size stab. Give it a shot. But I mean, short size for 26 points. My small size would be like 3 or 4 contracts, only for $200. Like, I'm fine with missing out on $200, but I will not be fine with losing a trade that doesn't fit 100% into my rules, like this one, right? Because it doesn't have an SMT. That means I don't really trade. And if then I lose this trade, then I get a lot of shit from myself. I would not hear the end of it, because I have all these voices fighting in my head like, oh, you shouldn't have taken that, you broke your rules, and of course you're gonna lose money, you stupid boy. That's what my brain would say. So in terms of the mental risk to reward ratio, this is really not worth it. Yeah, we have no SMTs. Well, we do have an SMT there, but we're not gonna put our freaking stop loss over there. That's too much. SMTs happen on every single time frame. And if time and price aligns, even a 15-second SMT would be just as good as a 15-minute SMT. Just as powerful. Damn. Oh, good thing I wasn't a freaking low standard emotional trader today. Good thing I didn't take this. Yeah, it would be stupid. I don't put my stop loss on just any random highs. And you need to put your stop loss at a manipulation high. This is not a manipulation high. If we had something like this, we would think, okay, currently ES has taken this high, making traders believe that it's going to go up, trapping them in longs, when in reality, NASDAQ is showing what it's really going to happen. It's weak, and then that's how we get our manipulation leg, our manipulation swing point. That's why we put our stop loss there. Now, something beautiful just happened, but does it have an SMT? Maybe it does. Over here? Equal highs, technically I take it as an SMT, okay. 946, was that news or what? Okay, something like this. And we still haven't really taken that equilibrium. Wait, where is it drawn? Okay, so technically the closest drawn liquidity to this equilibrium is over here. So it's just a little bit above. But at this point, I'm actually super confident in this trade, but the margins just don't add up. 26 points risk for a 20-point reward. That ain't it. But I think that was the last manipulation move, in my opinion. Because I think this is the valid SMT over here. But it's still not as good as an SMT that would be up here. This is equal highs, which is 50-50. Some people don't consider this as an SMT, some people do. And I do. So yeah, this big fat ass 15-second bearish fair value gap, this sets the order flow. This sets the tone for what it wants to take. And it wants to take this and that. But that's only 18-point move. And my stop loss would be too high, right? So gotta think about how much you're risking for how much you're potentially gonna make. I mean, it could potentially keep going lower than this, of course, but I do not know that. I just don't have much information down here because we are at a 4-hour bullish fair value gap, okay? No matter how bearish order flow has been, I still don't want to be really taking shorts on a bullish 4-hour fair value gap. And we just hit the equilibrium. It doesn't have to bounce there, but it could bounce there. So now we have two bullish factors in this range. So that's why I do not expect price to go below this point. Only this point, this liquidity level, which is the closest liquidity level to this equilibrium. Only that is my confident target. Everything else has no data, no information. So yeah, and rightfully so, as you can see. I told you this high was confident and it has been taken, and guess what? We had to bounce up. I think I'm hearing ghosts. So that would be probably the last trading scenario that I would have liked to have taken. And I think now there's nothing more left to do because we have now accomplished the first objective. which is first we create a break of structure, right? And then after we create a break of structure, we can take a short till here, but this break of structure happened and the move happened without me taking a short. So no matter if we trade or don't trade, the price action has completed its objective. It has completed its mission. And it's unfortunate that we weren't able to get in on it, but it really doesn't matter anymore because it's already in the past. It's already happened. And for me, it's completely fine because there was no signals, right? There was no short signal for me. Let's see the hourly. So 10 minutes until this closes. Wow. After seeing a candle like this, even a 3-year-old would know what direction it's gonna go. Seriously. A monkey would know. And that's how simple trading should be. We should not overcomplicate it. Which we humans love to overcomplicate things. But I have a feeling if we teach a monkey some ICT concepts, some very basic concepts, they're gonna be way more profitable than us. They're gonna be making that bread. Why am I talking about monkeys? Okay, so the equilibrium's hit. We could keep going down, but for us to know, we're gonna have to wait a lot longer, sit here a much longer to know that. ES is nowhere near this. ES hasn't even making a break of structure yet. That is so much bullish SMT. It's actually crazy. Where is it? Where can I draw an SMT? Not there, not there. How about here? Okay. We can draw it there. How about here? We can draw it there. How about here? We can draw it there. Yeah. So we have this kind of sharp SMT right now. Boom. Yeah, but it's not confirmed yet. But yeah, at this point, if we see a little bit of a bullish reaction, I would actually be long bias. But this is basically it for me today. This is how I trade. I like to trade the overnight structure that we have built. Look, market opened here, okay? I like to trade this. This is my information to take advantage of. I don't trade information after the price, after market has opened. Because first of all, that's gonna take all day. Second of all, it's not gonna be as much information as an overnight session. The overnight session is like, like how long is a trading hour? From 9 to like 4 p.m. That's like 7 hours. And then from 4 p.m., 5 p.m. till 9 a.m. That is like, 8, 16, 17, 18 hours more information, more price action data. I would rather trade that. 18 hours of data is what I would like to trade instead of just, like 1 hour of new price action from market open. So in the PM session, we could take along to like all of those targets up there. We could, and it really has the potential to bounce. But we should not be sitting from the charts all day. I don't think that is good for your psychology or mentality. So we human beings, we need to keep it simple. We traders need to keep it simple. So that's why I only trade from 9:30 till 10. And sometimes I break that rule a little bit and trade a little bit past 10. It all depends on what chart wants to do. So yeah, I would expect this to, if we bounce here, maybe, oh shit, what is that? If you keep bouncing, we could create a breaker structure over here, come here, and then at that point, I would target this. And the breaker structure will be here. Should I stick around for this? Alright, I'm gonna stick around. Because I'm curious. If we don't break this, then I'm step off. If we break above this, we'll see. Alright, we are breaking above the breaker structure. So let's see. I'm fine with taking along right now. Just because the things have aligned up perfectly. And look at, just remember how bullish he is. So now we need some form of pullback and hope it doesn't just shoot up to this buy side. So that we could find a small SMT for us to take a long off of. Yeah, everything's ready. I just need a pullback. That's all I need, Nasdaq. Please, just give me a pullback. That's it. And by the way, I'm fine with upping my size on this one. 8 might be too much. 7. Oh wow. Look at what he has just did. Just completely shot up. Yep, seems like it's not gonna give us an entry. But it's always a privilege to see an A plus, well, an A quality setup play out. It's always nice to see your setup play out, even if you're not making money from it. To me, that's a very happy, wholesome feeling. Because I actually feel like I know what the hell I'm doing for once, you know? And you don't get to feel that a lot as a trader. Because most of the time you're screwing up. So, I'm fine with this. I like this. But still, fuck you though, Nasdaq. Still fuck you. I have a love-hate relationship with Nasdaq, bro. If we go a little bit below, I would want us to reach this equilibrium, which is around the break of structure line. Which at that point, I'm also fine with risking a little bit. Not A plus though, not A plus. Alright, it's 10 a.m. I technically should be off the charts. And 15 minutes earlier, I told y'all I was gonna be off the charts. But I'm not off the charts. Guess why I'm not profitable? I keep breaking my rules. But only because the chart tells me that it wants to go to a certain place with confidence. And that's what's happening right now. So I'm fine with staying a little bit past 10 a.m. Because Nasdaq will still do Nasdaq things even after 10 a.m. Another high risk trade would be something like this for a 20-point move, because the way this is moving, it's not going to give us a pullback. We're already so close to this draw on liquidity. We're just going to take it. We're probably gonna take this and keep going towards the all-time highs today. That's what I think. That is what I think. Do we have SMT? Oh, we might. I think we do, but it's if it's hard to see on a 15-second, that's too low time frame. So yeah, technically here we have an SMT. Boom. So technically we could take a long right now, but you know, I don't have experience on the 5-minute chart. I mean the 5-second chart. I'm only comfortable going as low as 15-second. But yeah, technically this is very valid. Theoretically, I'm in a long right now. Mentally, I'm in a long right now, okay? I'm in a long. Just imagine I'm in a long. And watch me print this imaginary money right now. Let's print this money. Also, I would need this to be closed above. Here comes the money. Here comes the money. Money, 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 money. Hey, what did I tell y'all, man? What did I tell y'all? It's already 4 points up since I gave y'all the signal. Can't compete with me, bro. Yeah, I wish we had a bigger SMT. First of all, I don't like the fact that this just completely shot off without any pullback. Second of all, we don't even have a really nice SMT on the 15-second. So that's just, it's not really lining up perfectly for me. Okay, nice. Oh shit. Hey, scratch that. Delete that part out. I never went into longs, dude. I never signaled for a long. But maybe if I was really in this trade, I would have put my stop at break even after this 8-point move. Technically, my system says after you take any liquidity level that is not your final target, you put your stop loss to break even to eliminate risk, because there's a chance of reversing at any liquidity point. Come on, give me a nice SMT. You know you want to give me an SMT. ES, NASDAQ. Come on, babies. We still don't have it. But I do like that we are coming back down. Okay. Okay, now we have a breaker structure here, right? What does that mean? That means we're most likely going to come down here. Most likely going to come down there. That's good. That is very good. And guess what it's also going to do? It's going to bounce into this 5-minute bullish fair value gap. Everything lines up, doesn't it? See? This is logic. This is trading with logic. Oh, I hope I don't lose a trade after talking so much about logic. This is a really easy way to spot a fair value gap. Look, I just marked the same 5-minute fair value gap on ES and NASDAQ has touched it and ES hasn't touched it. That means there's an SMT there, because this is a low. On a low time frame, this is an actual swing low, and we have taken that, and this swing low on the low time frame is not being taken, right? So that's how you know there's an SMT for now, from this point, but now it's almost gone. Yeah, don't just bounce from the 5-minute. Come deep down in, please. Come deep down into this equilibrium. Yeah, I don't want to draw an equilibrium like this. I don't believe this to be the start of this move. The start of this move is down here, obviously. So that's a hard sell for me. We also have a bearish SMT over there. Now guess what? What does this bearish SMT do? Does it go down here? Does it go down below there? This only goes till here, okay? Only to here. Or maybe here, we don't know that, but lowest it will go is to here because we are still in a bullish range. So any bearish SMT would only be a retracement. And any bullish SMTs would be an expansion beyond the highs, beyond this bullish range. This almost looks as if this wants to be a break of structure over here, but this is not continuous down close candle, but it looks good enough. I want a wick. I want a wick here. And I want to take this. Okay, you have an SMT. I don't want you to make an SMT here, dude. I want you to make an SMT down here. What are you doing, bro? What are we doing? Oh my god, and this looks like such an obvious break of structure if we get above this. No, you're doing it too early, man. Too early. Come back down. Okay, if we are to bounce here, I'm not even sure if I'm gonna take this. 11-point stop loss for a $36 move. I don't know, bro. I don't like having such tight stop losses. I do not want to go below 20 points. I want my stop loss to be at least like this. This is too tight. You know you want to go down. You know you want to hit that equilibrium, NQ. You know you want to hit that. I'm gonna sleep, dude. I'm gonna fall asleep. Five-minute looks clean though. Okay, I mean, if this 15-minute body closes below this body, then that looks more like a liquidity sweep than a break of structure. So Nasdaq has like 2-3 minutes to redeem itself. So far, this has not been a break of structure. You have another SMT over here. Okay, if this is clean, if it holds this This could be a potential. The risk is too tight, bro. I don't want to put it down here either. Okay, well, we have a break of structure here now, so we should technically take a trade if it comes down there. 252, sure. Because now, I mean, we have no choice but to change this equilibrium to like something like this, which we should not impose our expectations onto the market. We should just react from what market does. Okay, just give me a pullback to here, please. Pullback to here. And I'm along your ass. Come on, this is the second setup of the day. There's no way you don't give me an entry. Okay, come on. Hit that, hit that, hit that. Okay. Now my stop loss. I kind of want to be here. That's technically my rule, but I feel like that could be too little. But yeah, I think I'm gonna put it on this low. Just give it a bit of a breathing room. Now technically this is a really late trade. I don't trade this late into the market. We'll see. This 15-minute candle. Come on. Come on. For my mental health, please. Please go up for my mental health's sake. Overall, we got a lot of bullish things going on. 4 hour, we bounced to that. We also bounced to the equilibrium over here. And low time frame, it's pretty much the same, except for this equilibrium did not get hit. Yeah, the only thing that would have made it better would be this. If we came here first and then we bounced. But it really technically doesn't matter because equilibrium is at every single price point. Equilibrium could be here, 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 anywhere, right? So we just need to react from what price does. How much would this be? 30 points, 7 units, $430 potential win, $234 potential loss. I'm fine with that. It's been a long time since I won a trade, so this might just give me a tear of joy if it works out. You better work out for real. We have another SMT here. There's too many SMTs and too little movements, bro. Kind of making me sus. Now I want to put my stop loss over here, and I like to technically add, right? Because now we can move our stop loss to here, which means we risk less money. If we're risking less money, we should risk more. Okay, just give me nice fair value gap. I might add this. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Now I'm gonna put my stop loss over here. Because now off of that bullish reaction, I'm pretty confident we're gonna go to our target. We need to get our stop loss in place really quick. Sell stop over here. Okay. So now we were risking 250 basically. Now we're risking the same amount, but we're making $300 more, right? Yeah, this is how you should ideally trade. But I might have been a little bit too fast on that. Well, we had this inversion and we have this break of structure over here. Okay. I'm fine with this. Okay, yeah, this fits my rule. We have a break of structure here. So this add was valid. Yeah, I've done everything I could. I've done everything I could. Nasdaq has done everything it could, so now it's just up to fate. Up to fate. You know what? I'm just gonna close my eyes. And I'm gonna open it in 5 minutes. What time is it? Let me peek. It's 10:18. Okay. Wake me up when I'm a millionaire. What's happening? I just forgot. I just remembered I didn't put my TP order in, so I should open my eyes. Now, take profit is tricky because if we can't come here, we're most likely going to keep going up. So I would like to leave runners, but I don't know to where. To all-time highs? That's too much. Sell limit. I'll just take it off all over here. Safest bet. And once we take this high, I would put it to break even. Actually, I should basically have it at break even right now because we technically took this high. It's tricky. I don't like how slow this is moving. This is moving really slow. I really don't like that. It's pissing me off too. Too many SMTs, too little movements. Let me reassure myself. Am I in a good trade? Yes, I mean technically we might even have a 5-minute break of structure. We closed above this, right? And we bounced into the 5-minute bullish fair value gap. And we have the 4-hour bullish fair value gap and the 4-hour bullish equilibrium. All of that point to this level, which is all I'm targeting for. Come on, give me some displacement. And the next target will be here, which is just... It's not impossible, but it's just not my style. Come on, give me some displacement. Come on, move up, move up. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I need to sleep, dude. I need my sleep. Come on. Yes. Keep going, keep going, keep going. I need my sleep, NQ. How does the 15-minute candle look? Okay. Yeah. This 15-minute candle is going to take this. No problem. Yeah. Just moves so slow. Our price action after 10 a.m. always this slow? Because I'm only used to price action at market open. I'm not used to price action past market open. This is so slow. Okay, but now I'm pretty confident it's gonna take this. How much am I making again? Let it be known to the world. Wait, 570. I thought it was 700. What? Wait a minute. For real? I checked like 5 minutes ago and you said 740. Now you're saying 530, 540? Whatever, man. Just give me my money and let me go to sleep. Okay. My account balance is at 49,500. I'm still in the red, even if I win this trade. So I don't have to worry about trailing drawdown right now. After we take this, just to put a stop to break even. Oh my god, my freaking voice recording stopped, dude. My microphone wasn't working. Oh my god. Come on, dude. What's going on right now, dude? Okay, I'm putting this to break even. I don't care. I can't afford to lose any more money. But I don't like that. It's so not efficient, man. How much would I lose over here? 4 points. So right now my stop loss is $75. Fine. I'm fine with taking a $75 loss. It should go up. It should hit it. It's just a little bit zigzaggy. Yet. This was a little bit of an emotional move right here. Technically, my system says it should still be down here until this is taken, which this is not taken yet. But I can't lose more money, bro. Like, last 7, 8 trades, like, all big losses. So my confidence is down the drain. So I need to play safe. I really need to play safe. Come on, let's pick up some speed here. Let's pick up some speed here. You know what? I might even get a little bit greedy and put this a few points above. Oh shit. Being a little bit greedy now. I'm such a greedy person, bro. See, my next nearest target is over here, which is 100 points away. It's just too risky. The way this is moving right now, it's looking like it wants to come down one more time for a fucking liquidity sweep, bro. I swear to God. It might come down here, sweep this, and keep going up. Which at that point I would get stopped. Don't do that. Just do your job, NQ. Do your job. Your job is to pay me. Your job is to pay me. 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 We still haven't hit the target for this equilibrium. Can you believe that? But we're slowly getting there, but damn, so slow. Question is, should I scale here? I shouldn't scale there, right? If I take 5 contracts off there, my average take profit would be here. If we assume this gets hit, that would be only 2.1. Let me think. Nah, if this gets hit also. I think so. Oh my God. Are you gonna bore me to death, NQ? So here was my first entry after seeing this breaker structure and a bunch of SMTs. I saw another SMT after that. So I added more when we broke structure here. So my target is very realistic. It's very close. So there should be no problem. But I did not expect price action to be this slow. Oh, where I put my stop loss, there's actually also itsy bitsy little SMT. So technically, this stop loss is valid. It's no longer emotional. It's logical in my system. Boom. Okay. So right now, as of right now, my risk to reward ratio is 8, which is beautiful. I'm risking right now, as of now, if price comes down and dumps here, I would have risked 3 points for like 30 points, right? At this point in time, I'm only risking $75 to make 615. Come on, NQ, it's 10:30. I need my sleep, dude. I got my part-time job in the morning. I need to wake up at 6:30 a.m. NQ, I need to wake up at 6:30 a.m. in the morning. My eyes are tweaking, bro. You need to pump ASAP. You need to pump ASAP. ASAP Rocky. Come on. Come on. We ain't got all day, baby. We ain't got all day. Keep going. We ain't got all day, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. So we took this. So now stop loss is at break even. So, like that. Okay. So stop loss would still be there. Come on. I need my money, NQ. I need my money. Come on, you know you want to take that. You know you want to take that liquidity. You know you want to take that liquidity. Who's your daddy, huh? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Come on. No. You keep going up. You keep going up, sir. Sir, I'm gonna need you to calm down and keep going up. What's happening? What height did it take? Okay, it took this. Oh my god. That just scared the shit out of me. Okay. Okay, good. Okay. Hey, man. I never doubted this for a second. Who's your daddy, huh? Who's your daddy? You can suck on this. Okay. Okay, so how much was that? $5.95. Okay, not too shabby. 2 days ago, I lost $725. Today, I made almost 600. So technically, I'm still below 50,000. So I'm still in the red. Oh wow, that was an interesting trade. Man, I'm too tired to like edit this video and then make a short reel. But we'll see. I'm actually curious if we keep going to this, the all-time high. So yeah, see y'all on the next trade. Maybe tomorrow, maybe never. Anyways, I made $600 today. See y'all later. Peace.